Hello, everybody. I think it's I don't know what day it is, 24th maybe of August, 2018. These are your morning announcements. I don't know what day it is. Oh, yeah, let's see. Saturday was the 18th, Sunday was the 19th, Monday was the 20th, Tuesday was the 22nd, Wednesday was the 23rd. So today would be the 24th. So there you go. Okay, so anyway, I'm on my way to work as usual. Yesterday I was watching some videos and reading some comments and doing some digging, and I see that there are a lot of people who are still kind of looking into Eric, aka Adobe, aka A.S. Lowry, and it's like with every passing day, more and more and more tidbits of information are rising to the surface about the lies that he told. You know, the thing that makes me laugh about this, okay? After Adobe after Eric went to Texas, I called him and I said, dude, you gotta come clean. You gotta come clean about everything. All the lies that were told, everything. You gotta come clean, because if you don't, it's gonna come back to bite you. Because I knew right away that, given the severity of the things that went down at the Goonies camp, that people would be looking into not just Mike's background, but Eric's and Sandra's and anybody who was a part of that place. People would start looking into him. Good morning, Ron. Oh, well, you have a nice doctor's appointment. Good morning, Katie. So I told Eric, come clean, tell the truth, get it all out there. People will forgive you because they're going to understand that you were under Mike's duress and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, come clean about everything. And he sort of came clean about certain things, but there's still quite a bit that he bald-faced lied about. And that's when I gave up and I walked away from his channel, because I realized that I'm dealing with a pathological liar and nothing is going to change that. And the more that I dug into his past, the more I realized that he's been lying to people for years and years and years, and just has done some pretty despicable things. One of the things that I found that I was just like, oh, really? What did you think, that nobody would check this? If you do a Google image search, and the pictures that he has, some of the pictures that he has on his A.S. Lowry photography website, they come up as Google stock photos. So they weren't even his pictures. This guy, man. You're in Wisconsin also? Nice. I love Wisconsin. I love my state. So anyway, yeah. So, I know that there's people out there who are like, oh, we should feel sorry for him. I don't. And I'm not going to. And there's nothing that can change my mind at this point. And I'm sorry that I ever met him or associated myself with them at all. And hopefully that'll be the last thing that I say about that on a video. But as for me, things are good. We've got lots of stuff happening this weekend at Best Place. It's going to be a busy weekend, so that's good. I'm 13 pounds down, whoop, whoop, on my diet, which is great. I feel good. Oh, that was bumpy. That was more bumpy than normal. Weird. It's actually starting to get cooling off here very quickly. I work at Best Place in the historic Pabst Brewery. and which is the former Pabst Administration Building in downtown Milwaukee. Oh, that's probably good, Katie. Yeah, I'm going to probably have to do the same thing. I wanted to just kind of keep an eye on things because I wanted to see if anybody came back. But I may just like completely disconnect. Pabst is good beer. It's my go-to beer. I had family who worked at Pabst when it was still a brewery. My mother-in-law was the workers in working relations, kind of like human resources, and I had an uncle who worked there, some cousins. Thank you. Yes, I'm very happy about 13 pounds. I'd like to lose about 80 more. Just like a woman. Well, here's the thing. Pabst Brewery became a very antiquated brewery, and they couldn't really afford to upgrade all the equipment. So they made a deal with Miller that they would brew beer in the Miller facilities all over the country. So basically contract the facility out for third shift, and that is where now Pabst is brewed at Miller third shift. They have their own brewmasters and workers and such that do the work. But Miller supplies the building, the facility at night for them. So that's how they've been doing all their brewing, all the whatever 21 brands or whatever it is that Pabst owns now. Pabst, Schlitz, Blatz, Old Milwaukee, Old Tankard Ale, Primo, what else? Old Style. All those beers. Hang on here, I'm going around the corner. Yes. Yeah, the high fiber. Right now, what I'm doing is I'm eating a very low carb diet and kind of just watching my calories, trying not to take in too many, and working and exercising more. And then once I'm down about 40 pounds, I'm going to switch to a low-fat diet with high-impact energy exercises. Milwaukee does have a crime rate. We're so close to Chicago that a lot of the gangs from Chicago find their way up here. So yeah, we have plenty of shootings. Oh, that's good. That sounds like a plan, because I want the weight to fall off. Oh my gosh. I've lost, I think my 13 pounds was mostly water weight. But we'll see. I'm not going crazy right now. I'm just trying to let it naturally come off as I exercise more and, eat less junk, drink less beer. I'm drinking a lot less beer. I'm not drinking any beer. I had one cheat day on Devontae's birthday, and that's it. Yes, I drink a lot of water, tons of water. Because on top of everything else, I have hyperhidrosis, and if you don't know what that is, hyperhidrosis is excessive sweating. And I even had that when I was a skinny 130-pound girl. And it's cranial hyperhidrosis, which means I sweat from my head, which is crazy. So, which is why I wear the bandana and the hat when I go to work, because if I don't, I can't see what I'm doing because I'm sweating so bad. It's also one of the reasons why I keep my hair very, 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 very short, because there's no point in having long hair when you excessively sweat. It's pretty embarrassing, actually, but there you go. Now you know. But, you know, it is what it is. What can I do? I'm not going to worry about it. All right. I have nothing else to talk about. I'm kind of boring right now. Whew. I'm just thinking about all the things I got to get done at work. You are absolutely correct, it's me. We can't help what our bodies do. They just do what they do. I think I always blame it on my rich German stock, because my mom's got it, my grandma had it, my grandpa had it. So it just is what it is. It's in the genes. So I'm heading into work. I'm gonna let you guys go early today just because I have a lot to think about. I gotta like get my mind in order for everything that needs to be done today. So I'm gonna let you guys go, but I hope you all have a great day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. And you live in the desert. That's not a good place for somebody with hyperhidrosis to live, Katie. But then again, you know, in the desert, I'm thinking that because it's so arid, a lot of the sweat probably, or some of it anyway, probably evaporates right off your body as it's made because it's so arid there. Here it's humid, so it doesn't go anywhere. It just stays on me. Ugh, it's the most annoying thing ever. I don't know. First thing I'm going to ask God when I get to heaven is, why, God, did you give me hyperhidrosis? And then I'm going to ask him about Noah. How did you get all the animals on that ark? That's craziness. It must have been really big. Okay, we'll talk to you guys later. Have a good day. Love you. Bye-bye.